Howdy, howdy, everybody.
Good evening out there, internet. We are
Here for Minecraft. Yes?
This is, of course, the lovely, the amazing, the stupendous, sweet Southern Belle, and of course myself, Responsible Senpai, joining you this evening on this fine evening.
Yes. Howdy, howdy, Amajiki, and howdy, howdy, John.
And over on my side, welcome with that first energy, Amajiki, hopping in.
And same over here. Amajiki, thank you for being my first.
Collecting the infinity firsts, I see. If only we had 3 more collaborators. No, 4 more collaborators. The chat gauntlet. Or something like that. Yay, I'm being everyone's first. Congratulations.
Alright, how is my mouth isn't doing mouth things. So.
Uh-oh, suspicious mouth activity detected.
Hello.
Hello, mouth! Oh, that's right, you turn off the audio detection, so I can't move your lips. Move your lips. Oh, alright. Belle's chats. There it is. Perfect, alright.
I can't really turn it any higher. I mean, at least I don't think so. Hello?
Huh?
Hi. Hello. It's not sound based.
Yeah, I thought maybe the line of sight from the camera was being clipped by the mic, maybe?
I don't know, it's never been a problem before.
Yeah. Fair enough. Ooh, woo. What was that mouth doing? Nothing. Mouth's on vacation.
Oh well. I guess I'll just have to do audio.
I'll whisper. I'll just talk like this in the microphone so her microphone doesn't pick it up. Will that be awkward? That's a little shrimpy. I don't want to shrimp. Because my model really shows off when I'm shrimping. I've been outed. How dare you, VTube Studio? Big yawn.
Yes.
Wake on up. Actually, since this is a LAN game, please raise your shield. I want to test something.
What?
Now lower your shield. Okay, PvP is enabled again.
But that didn't hit me.
Well, you turned red and bounced back.
Oh, it didn't affect my heart.
Oh, hit me. Okay. Okay, that's enough. That's enough.
Okay.
Alright, I took no damage from that. Okay, so it's no damage PvP? Odd. We are on LAN game now. So we're no longer on the realm. We're just running a LAN here in the house. So that's a thing.
Is it because of our armor?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was because of the armor.
Oh. Okay.
Cool. Alright, sun's setting. Let's, oh. I said sun's setting. Sun? Hello?
I really want to redeem, there's no specific for Cloverbell. No, you just gotta run the risk on the roulette.
Yee. The old roulette. That's the only one I do when I redeem outfits. I let fate decide. Because they're all amazing. You know what?
No, what?
I'm redeeming our outfits. Outfit roulette. Maybe we'll get lucky. Maybe the Cloverville. Our route fits. Sunday Lace.
Sunday Lace.
She's getting dressed up for tonight. Looking fine all the time. Boom. Sunday laced. Will not be misplaced.
You can try again in
An hour? Alright. Is it just raining? Is that why? Okay, cool. The savannah makes it really hard to tell when it's legitimately night or when it's just raining. Because the rain doesn't actually fall. I bless the rains down in Africa. Something words, blah, 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 blah. This is why I always karaoke with the lyrics on. How did Joel learn to ride a horse in Last of Us? I've never played that game. I haven't watched the show, and I've never ridden a horse. I am uniquely underqualified to answer this question. How does one ride a horse?
by riding it.
Okay, there you go. The answer is straight from the mouth of God.
God?
All hail the mighty Southern Belle. We prostrate ourselves at the base of your mighty pyramid.
Oh, hey. Oh,
Bless us with your countenance.
green is not a creative color.
Destroy everything green! And that's how religion goes bad. Someone says, hey, maybe this thing, and then someone takes it the whole wrong way. And that's my spicy hot take in the first 15 minutes of stream. Thanks for coming out to this religion stream. Peace! Alright. I really want to... There we go. We can get a full day in now.
Oh, we can sleep now?
Yes. Punches nearby ex-god cases. Yes. Magic Senpai of the pool, what is your wisdom?
Oh, no.
Schlep. I too love when she climbs into bed and puts a tower shield between the two of us. It's understandable though. Alright, so over to the old Zuarino. Do 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 do. Alright, so we still have our chicken coop. Chicken exhibit. With the delightful little coops and our troop of chimkin. All living their happy little lives. Look how happy they are.
I just realized I never added water.
Oh. It rains. It's fine there. Okay. And then we have our muddy little cow pen. With the mud and the things. And they're doing their thing. Hey, where's cow number 4? Cow number 4? Oh, there you are. Okay. Hiding behind the milking station. And then our nearly completed pig pen. Coming along nicely. And that's where we left off. Because we did miss last week due to hashtag life stuff. And yeah. Dead is thing. Cool. So, I take it you're gonna wrap up the pig pen?
Yeah.
Yes. I need some materials. Actually, I need to figure out material. I have a less concrete plan.
Do you know what you need yet?
I should probably pick a stone type and use that to sketch out what I want to do in here. Because in Ye Olde Cave of Wonders, which I might need to expand even. Actually, how much clearance do I have before I break through the ceiling over here? I did not do any planning. What do you feed pigs? Carrots, potatoes, dead humans? Yeah, pigs will eat anything. In fact, coming from an area where farming is common, farmers never want to go into a pig pen without letting someone know where they are. Because if you say, get lightheaded and pass out, the pigs will just eat you. They do not fuck around. They put the om nom nom in om nom nomivore. Okay. So we're gonna need to drop this down a little bit because I think we'll need like, because this is gonna be like bats, spiders, and something else. So if I push that wall back and come down like 2 or 3 blocks, maybe you have the water underneath. Yeah, I think that'll be my plan here. So if we come in like this. Just gonna sketch it out. Can pandas eat humans? I don't think pandas could eat humans. I mean, they could kill a human. It is still burr. But I don't think it has the stomach to digest one. So after they kill you, they just like throw you away. Like all those sauce packets you get from Chinese food places. A total waste, apparently. Who needs 37 soy sauces?
Well, since you don't have actual soy sauce in your house, you do.
Yeah, yeah, look, it's on the shopping trip. There's soy sauce in our next recipe. Wow, you call me out off my offhanded joke comment about soy sauce. I did, apparently. We're going to fix this little oopsie we had here with the creeper when we were exploring this cave from the other side. And I think I want to keep the little waterfall here. It's a nice little feature. Just want to kind of sculpt this in a little bit. And by a little bit, I mean exactly that much, because now I'm out of dirt. No.
We'd be having gates.
Should we? I mean, if it was just farm animals, like for usage as farm animals, I'd say yeah, we could probably grab a gate. But given the exhibit nature of the display. Anyways, Senpai, what's my daily routine? Wake up, eat breakfast, go to work. Come home, see what's on the schedule. I have a schedule. Like a big spreadsheet with all the days that I use to figure out what I'm doing. I usually try to exercise into afternoons. Gotta be fit and healthy, right? I don't want to die. I don't know, I mean, there's like little routine-y things. Like I have a chalky moo after work and after I exercise. I feel like I have a lot of like routine, but it doesn't feel like any of it's worth mentioning.
He has oatmeal every morning?
I do have oatmeal every morning, yes.
That's a routine.
I guess. I mean, breakfast is breakfast. Breakfast is, I don't want to say it's the most important meal of the day, because that's a lie that was sold to us by cereal companies in the 70s.
But SpongeBob told me.
Yeah. That's how propaganda works. You teach it to people in places they don't expect to see propaganda.
SpongeBob would never lie.
Yeah, but the executives who owned the scriptwriters would. He just read the script. Still. I'm not saying SpongeBob's a liar. SpongeBob.
He's a liar.
I'm saying he believed everything he said. He just didn't have all the information. He did the best he could under difficult circumstances. But Sponge is a saint. Where'd the Silk Touch pick go? There it is, old trusty. Okay. What's the most important meal of the day? There isn't a most important meal of the day. Here's the thing. Our bodies are built with all sorts of systems in them to tell us when we need things. So when you feel hungry, that's your body saying, yo, food please. And if you listen to your body and eat responsible amounts and types of food, you will then consume food and no longer be hungry. And that's all it is. There's no right time to eat food. There's no best time to eat food. Here's the thing. Eggs are not inherently a breakfast food for any reason other than we have become used to having eggs as breakfast food. I made Belle breakfast for dinner the other day. Did it feel wrong?
Partially.
Well, that's society. We live in a society, my dear.
We do.
Well, if I eat a big breakfast, I won't be able to eat hungry for the rest of the eggs. Okay, all right. Yeah, that's the thing, right? It's different strokes for different folks. Some people need a big breakfast to get the day started because they have a strenuous physical job or something along those lines, in which case, go all in. Other people have a really light morning routine, and they should just have a light meal because that's what makes them feel well. When you eat isn't healthier or less healthy or correct or not correct. What you eat is. If you sit down and have 15 Snickers bars for breakfast, you might need to see a doctor. Because damn, son, that is too much food. But other than weird cases like that, I don't think it's a big deal. What's Denny's like compared to Waffle House? I've never been in a Waffle House. So I do not have a point of comparison. But Denny's feels like a crummier version of the restaurant I work in.
Denny's is a discount IHOP.
Yeah, true. It does have a very IHOP-like feel. Go. Waffle House is like the best place to see crack addicts while eating rather than great breakfast food. I'll trust you on that one, Amajiki. I have only minimal experience with both crack addicts and breakfast food. No, I have a lot of experience with breakfast food. Perhaps too much experience with breakfast food. Am I overexperienced at breakfast food? So anyways, Denny's is better than IHOP, lol. Wow, General, that's a spicy take. What makes you think Denny's is better than the IHOP? I mean, I remember comedian Jim Gaffigan talking about the IHOP in one of his bits. He's like, I don't ever feel like hopping afterwards. It's more like I barely want to move. Which seemed fairly amusing at the time.
Hello there.
Hello there. Welcome, LMDF. Welcome. Hope you're having a good night. Thanks for dropping by. An occasional fight in the parking lot and the average woman of the night approaching you while you're judging, trying to enjoy your grits. That's quite the interaction. Dang, Sean. That's quite the night.
Does this grow back?
The path? No. Path will stay cleared.
How do I undo it?
Dig the block up and replace it. Or place a block on top of it and then remove it. Doing all right. Still dealing with last week's cold, but otherwise all good. I am glad you are recovering and taking care of yourself, LMDF. Remember, we only get one life to live. We should make the most of it. Speaking of, barely contained segue. One life to live, one chance. We were at the local humane society today, looking at cats. Looking to do a little adopt-adoptee. We're gonna expand the Responsible Senpai cinematic universe by adding a feline friend to the cast, and we were checking out potential little buddies. We're doing well. We're doing well so far. Thank you. And yes, cat. Oh, they have a lot of cats too. By the way, there was a ton of cats in that place. It's almost like there's a surplus of cats. We got to meet them and hang out there for like, what did you say? We're there for like an hour and a half?
I would say, yeah, maybe an hour and a half.
Yeah, just saying hi to the critters. Did we decide on one? We did.
We put in a request.
We put in a request, yes. We will see if we get approved. Because it is their job to make sure they're not just giving these cats away to whoever. They are responsible for making sure they find happy, safe homes. Which I feel confident we are. But yeah. We came in with the request for a laid back cat. I can make my way back over. You sure? Okay. A laid back cat, maybe a little older, right? Because kitten energy is a bit much. But yeah, we still wanted a cat. And yeah, they ran us through a bunch. There was the first one we saw. A little black cat. A little chonk, not too much chonk. Named Jojo. And they're like, yeah, Jojo loves attention. And came in and immediately plopped right onto my lap. I sat on the floor and crawled up onto my lap and just sat there and just let me pet Jojo for a while there. It was amazing.
It was a pretty magical moment to see Mr. Oh, I don't really care about cats.
Yeah, I don't have strong opinions about cats conversationally, but once a cat shows up and is like, hello, I was like, oh, okay, you little buddy, and I give him like a little butt scratch or whatever, right?
He was clearly very taken with Jojo from the beginning, I think. Ever since Jojo kind of sat in his lap. There were some other really good contenders, but Jojo was the one that we looked at on the Facebook page.
Yeah.
Jojo's the one that we had been talking about, and then Jojo made such a good first impression with Senpai. Yeah.
Jojo's a good cat. We put in the application for, but there were other cool cats. There was Quinella, which is a little black and white cat, but they were missing an eye, and the lady there said that cats with issues like that either tend to go really quickly or take forever to go. And I felt really bad. I was like, oh, we should pick up Quinella because I don't want them to spend all this time here. But I mean, it's probably a nice place for cats because all the people there care a lot. But yeah, that was the thing.
My outfit is Sunday lace. This is the outfit I wear for Therapy Thursdays.
Yes, we randomed that outfit. All right. Was the cat a stand user? No, the cat was not a stand user. It was simply named Jojo. Get that cat. Amajiki fully supports adding Jojo to the cast. Oh, hey, K-Dog, welcome. Hello to you and the other Senpites. It's the group name for the chat is called the Kohai. And yeah, LMDF, I'm not like, I don't crave cat interaction. I mean, my parents had a cat when I was a little older, and when I was young, my asthma acted up around cats, but puberty took care of that, thank God. And yeah, it's just never been something that was a priority to me. But when a cat is like openly affectionate, how can you not? They like mush their little head into you. You're not one for convention. Fair enough, K-Dog. Fair enough. Cat? No, not a Minecraftian cat. A real cat made of meat and fur. This is where you say something like, "Why'd you have to refer to it like that?"
I mean, yeah.
I'm still me.
But I don't really know if flesh and bone would be any better, really.
Yeah. Are you gonna rename it? We might just call her Jolene, because JoJo is a female cat.
And we call my grandma, her nickname is JoJo, and so every time we're talking to the cat, I feel like I'm talking to my grandma.
Yeah, and that might get a little weird. Bell Pie Cat.
Hello, evening, everybody. Howdy, J-Bomb.
Hey, it's a J-Bomb. Welcome, welcome.
Well, that's Jolene. Please don't steal my dogs. But we're thinking of just then renaming her to Jolene instead of JoJo.
Jolene, 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 Jolene. I don't know the rest of the words of the song. All I know is that they say Jolene a whole bunch of times. Yeah. There's video 4 of 5. I know, I've been checking on them. You are studiously and devotedly doing the uploads. I have some time slotted in my schedule tomorrow to fiddle with the YouTube channels, since it's also recording day for Kameems.
But yet tomorrow we're going to be doing a big shopping trip.
Yes, that is for the internet shenanigans in the morning, before my dearest has awoken. But yes, tomorrow will be cat shopping trip to pick out a bed and a bunch of fun stuff like that. Get a laser pointer on a thing. Actually, I don't know if I want to go like encourage the laser pointer games, because Loaf Cat is ideal cat.
Yeah.
What were some of the other cats we saw there? There was Grayson, who was
So soft.
unironically very gray. But yeah, he was so soft. I'm like, how does a cat in the Humane Society have time to maintain such immaculate fur?
There was
The long-haired cat, Pippi? Piper? Yeah. That was a shaggy cat.
Vince vetoed any long-haired cat, so that put Piper and
Hutch, right? Because Starsky and Hutch? Yeah.
No, this is just a random cow, I guess.
It's just a random cow? You look on Etsy for some JoJo's plushies for her to play with. Ah. I see. You're going to send us gifts? Congratulations on the cat. Here is a thing. Send you a Sea Moon plushie? Ha! Creepy. Sea Moon looked... actually, most of Poochie's stands were kind of uncomfortable looking. But there was one cat there, that gigantic tomcat, who we didn't even include as an option because he was a rambunctious fighter. He'd lived on the streets, but he had no wounds or injuries. But there was a little note on the cage that said, "Don't let him out if there are other cats out," because he was a fighter, and not just any fighter. She said he apparently never lost any fights because he has no scars, and he was just this absolute unit of a cat, this beefing cat that lifts, not to be trifled with. He was a very impressive specimen of cat. But yeah, it was a busy room. There's a lot of cat activity going on. It's like the people who work there they have to care about the animals a lot, but at the same time, it's like if you care too much, you'll lose your mind. You'll just live here and be like, I have to pet you all and take care of you forever because you're alone without me. So as much as I'm sure you would enjoy it, volunteering with the Humane Society, I do want you to come home sometimes. Alright. So I kind of have an idea where I'm going now down in this cave. We're going to clear out some space here. We're going to put, like I said, push that wall back. And then I'm going to set up some almost floating scaffolding so that you can walk by and look at the cages. And I think I'm going to suspend them from the roof with some chain. Chain sounds cool, right? A big bat belfry. And maybe a spider, just a box of spiders. I don't want to give the spiders a nice home. Just a button that releases centipedes. Here, run for your life, spiders.
Even the mud is black.
I couldn't tell you. Sorry guys, Bella's in here for stream tonight. She's with the cats again. They made her a bed so she's sleeping there instead of here. Oh. That... Please don't. Don't. That's... Oh, okay. This is the other side. Out. Of the cave.
I feel like I had gotten a bunch of mud because I thought that would be, you know, what the pigs would like. But I feel like from outside it just looks like a fucking tar pit.
Yeah, it kind of looks like asphalt. You could try... Oh no, we don't need Podzol yet. Podzol looks a lot like mud.
I didn't even know mud came in different colors in Minecraft. What do you mean? I just when I think of mud, I think of brown. For some reason, mud is black.
Turn to the mud. Why are you black?
Oh, K-Dog watched 3 consecutive streams this weekend. Sparked a watch streak. I have no idea what the fuck that means, but congratulations.
I've seen the notification in my chat, like when I'm watching someone else, and it's like, do you want to notify the chat? I was like, not today. I don't know what this means. I don't know how much of a hubbub it's going to be. And I'm lurking pretty hard right now.
Maybe, what about... Or does this just, like, look like mud with roots on it?
That... It looks like splotchy mud, like it's got some junk in it. Alright, so if we come out here like this... I want that.
Why didn't I don't know. Watch stream.
Wah! Is this supposed to be the aquatic animal cave? No. This is going to be spiders, bats, and maybe one more thing. We're going to go a layer down and have the mobs. Monster mobs, maybe? Quick fire on those smacks, eh? Wait a minute. Watch streak equals bigger point bonus, eh? The hashtag the more you know. Hamachiki found us some JoJo's plushies on Etsy. Thank you for that. Excellent. So look forward to Belle's new channel. Just videos of the cat. It's so cute! So what I want to do here... is eat my fish. Bell time. My dear, you have a kindness deep within you and a passion for sharing it with people wherever you go. And that makes you a remarkable person. Did some thinking about the compliments after last stream, and we got a whole book of them here. Listen to these papers, Russell. I would get a bigger book to fully cover the depths of her wonderfulness, but I ran out of pages.
Oh!
Hey!
General John, thank you so much for gifting a... wait. Yes, a tier 1 sub. Thank you so much. That was so kind of you.
Nice. Welcome to the barnyard. The rodeo? No, which one is the sub one?
I just say thank you.
Okay.
I say welcome to the rodeo when they follow.
Now you're advanced rodeoing. Now this is pod racing. More points to abuse Belle with. He's up to something.
He always is.
A clever cookie to the end. Can I smelt stone a second time? I can. And then that comes out as the double cooked stone. Yes, that's what I want. And then I need more shtick. Multiple consecutive head pats. Brace yourselves for the head patting. Actually, hold on. I'm going to reach over and I'm going to give Belle a head pat IRL. Done. How much is an iPhone 12? Too fucking much. Go get an older phone. I'm going to say something here, and I mean it with all the kindness in my heart, but don't fall for the new phone hype. It's never going to be worth it. Thank you for the bonk. What have I missed? Bonk pat. Oh, bonk pat. Okay, that's fine. Okay, perfect. Too perfect. Not perfect enough. Alright. You're going to redeem an outfit, but Sunday Lace Belle is pretty cute. All Bells are cute. She's an absolute cutie patootie. 24/7. You believe it. Hashtag Naruto. Mother's name, come for tell me. Yes, no. I will message you after stream, if you're still around, with the detail for that.
You can say the names of blocks, but not non-block items. Wait, what? What does that even mean?
So you could say gravel, but you can't say shovel. You could say a gravel scooper.
My diggy stick?
Diggy stick. Oh, well, if you're talking about compression, K-Dog, Twitch doesn't compress its VODs. They're all fucking enormous files.
Alright, you come back for Slap?
I come back for Slap. Oh yeah, we don't want those stupid phantom hawks to show up. I'm running home. Although without the head bob, it just looks like I'm driving a forklift around.
Why don't you have a head bob?
Oh, because when I was turning down my settings to try and save some frame rate in Minecraft, because at some point a few weeks ago, my computer decided, no, you don't get to stream Minecraft without dropping
Yeah, I remember.
a gorillion frames. That was my shortcut.
Does it actually help?
Yes, I'm dropping about half as many frames as before. Let's check right now. How we doing? Oh yeah, we're only dropping like 22% instead of the 58 it was at before.
Packed mud.
Packed?
That's what I want.
How do we make packed mud?
Mud and wheat.
Oh well, we got wheat. There should be about a gabillion hay bales tucked in with some wheat. Yeah, you got them. All right, crush it out, my dear. Make it happen.
Oh, fuck, wait, I guess. Wait, no, I can say blocks.
Yes. Some of our VODs are more than 10 gigs in size, but they're any longer than most of the others. Really? The compression just gets weird like that? I don't understand computer stuff. Maybe I shouldn't be streaming if I don't understand computer stuff.
Wait, is that a mud or okay, mud brick now? Cause it unlocked another thing. Yes.
Oh, neat. Mud bricks.
Oh, okay.
I think if you shift click that, it'll
I know.
do as many as it can.
I didn't want to do all of them.
Ah, fair enough.
All right, let's go see how this packed mud looks.
Pick mud. Mud pick. And then we can get a couple cucumber slices for your eyes.
Oh, I'm gonna need chickens need water.
Yes. They need the water. Oh, I lost my bell chat. Okay. Recent from a lot better with that, but earlier examples are widely inconsistent with size versus length. Curious technology. Alright, so if we are going to have a fence here, well, the wall here, then we'll need 16 tiles back. 1, 2, 3. Alright, let's start this. Because from there I should be able to reach the top block. Who's top chicken? We're top chicken.
Does that look like mud now?
Oh, yeah. That's a way better color for mud.
Time to get.
Time to get jiggy?
No. Is it a block or is it an item? Can you make bread with?
Bread? That's just a crafting table.
No, the thing you make bread with.
The stove? The furnace? Oh. Yeah, that's a block. That's the wheat plant.
So it's not an item.
No.
Okay.
John, you're gonna get us all destroyed. You went from 12, came out in 2020. Tough man, touch, tie right. Sounds like some of y'all are multi-chatting. The iPhone discussions from somewhere else? Interesting, interesting. Linus Tech Tips? Is that still a thing? I don't know. I'm just naming random stuff I've seen on YouTube now. So with the amount of audio on those streams, I doubt it. I can't believe it's between 4 and 50 minutes stream with 4 and 6 gigabytes? Wow. Well, from a Tom Scott video I remember, the amount of particle effects vastly affects video compression. So if you have a lot of like snow or confetti or rain or other particles zipping around, your video is going to compress like shit. To put it in technical terms. Whenever you join us on Mondays, you pull out the laptop. I appreciate LMDef. Your support is noticed and appreciated. Though as always said, if there was like a program we could use to like stream both our perspectives but only have like one chat where it's all unified, that would be ideal. But that involves manipulating Twitch somehow. And our viewers might need the software then. And now I'm like, nah, I don't want to put that much of a burden on the crew.
Or we would have to make an entirely new channel where we stream. How would we do both? I don't know.
Both perspectives, yeah, exactly. Technology hasn't caught up yet. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we'll need to go another at least 6 this direction. Hold on. Hoi. Hoi, hoi. Multitasking like crazy. You only use mushroom sites if you convenient apps, phone and text. I mean, that's basically what phone is for me as well, right? I use it to keep tabs on Discord and Twitter. In case something happens on those while I'm not at home. And then yeah, text messaging and the occasional phone call. I don't game on my phone. I don't any of that stuff. And that's not because I'm some boomer who doesn't like that. I used to game on my phone. But again, it's the fake granddaughter and I had an unhealthy relationship. And most phone games, I'm not going to say all, most phone games have a very similar business model, so I just abandoned the whole thing. And yeah, I'm not going to take Instagram pictures or any of that shit, so the phone is really just a tool on those fronts for me. Hashtag phone. Okay, boomer. Thanks. Cool. You ever seen a boomer cry on Twitch? No. Is that an important one or is that scam?
I don't know.
Oh, we're going to find out. Phone call live on stream.
Scam.
Cool. I love scam phone calls. They're the highlight. This is what society has developed as an actual use of resources. This is some people's job, is to just phone people and try and steal their life. There was a book series I read, and I hold it near and dear to my heart. Okay, bonk. What do we got here? Suppose you're right, but those two streams on which are both Minecraft streams. Okay, boom. One is the Warden stream, the other is the stream where you and Belle made a Mesa house. I see. Well, look, man. Again, technology, I do not understand. Allowing me to re-segue back to those books, right? It was a short series, just 2 books. It was an author's first time out. He was a technologist. A technologist by trade, and the books are called Damon and Freedom. It deals with a revolution, essentially, where a brilliant computer scientist started working on a way to put power back into the masses' hands using the technologies we have available. And it had its share of violence, and it wasn't depicted as purely a good thing. There were people that misused it, and there were rotten people that got involved. But it most certainly ended with a change in society that I thought at the end was like, you know what? That might not be a bad idea. And yeah, it was an ensemble cast, right? So we had the outsider who got drawn in late. We had the angry loner who was like permanently online and just a miserable misanthrope who got recruited early on because of their various skills. And there was like a news reporter woman, and then there was a whole bunch of people that little snippets with all of them eventually coming together at the end. It was a very interesting story. It was, I believe, the term they used was a virtual full democracy or virtual technocracy, something like that, because it allowed people everywhere to have a say as to how resources were distributed in this new society they were building, right? Because everyone had their smart technology on and hooked up, and they were all privy to what was going on, right? There was no secret group of elites making decisions. Now, there were people that had more power than others, experts and things like that, but their power over the system was limited to situations where their expertise was relevant. They just weren't always in charge. And I was kind of, I mean, obviously it's just a story, and there's like real world logistics that you'd have to like figure out somehow. If you ever wanted to attempt anything even remotely close to it. Plus, again, the technology is vulnerable to exploitation and failure. As we all know, technology screws up all the freaking time. But just as a thought experiment, I thought it was kind of cool. Damon and Freedom, written by Daniel Suarez.
Yeah, sorry, no LMDF, I am not muted. Senpai and I are sharing my body
because technology.
But I apologize. What were you trying to notify me of, John?
Just scrolled up to see the redeem. Oh.
No problemo.
Anyways, he's 12 gigabytes and was 3. That is... What? You alright? What happened? Oh. I'm sorry you broke things. No die! No die! Anyways, you think about getting an iPad I like keyboard input on Majiki. And again, that's absolutely because I'm a boomer. But typing on phone and touchscreen just never feels as good.
So you finally got your emotional support demon?
Emotional support demon. Is that just a Nezuko plush? If this is a bit? If it's not, I'm sorry. Upload all our guys, spent the weight from the larger files until I can afford better. Understandable, K-Dog, understandable. Alright, how many... Actually, I want to be down here. How many blocks out are we? We are... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Let's just need to go a little farther. I'm manipulating a cave. But speaking of demons, guess what just started this week, LMDF? Demon Slayer, new season, Swordsmith Village arc. I saw it on Crunchyroll and I was like, ah! You know, you get a little hype, make weird gasping noises. First episode's up. Are you planning on having a glass floor? No. I want to use these nice smooth stone blocks that I've been cooking over on the side here as part of the superstructure here, because they have a nice chonky feel to them. No spoilers. I haven't even seen it yet. I'm not watching it on my own. This is an anime roundup thing. So I might tweak the schedule to squeeze in some Demon Slayer. Because I don't want to wait for anything else to finish.
I will check when I am in safety.
However, LMDF, don't be abandoning your studies for Anime Roundup. You've been extremely responsible to this point, and I am proud of you for that. Calling off the Anime Roundups for your study. Your education is very important, and the anime will be there. As for the internet problems, well, we could go bonk a few heads together and maybe shake some internet out of your provider. So, emotional support demon. Oh. That is...
It's very cute.
It looks very supportive. And very demonic.
Just a cute little fella.
Wait. Oh. What is the demon? Ah, it's over on Belle's Discord. It's a little plush feller there. We'll call him bruh, because he's very supportive. Courtesy of the clique. Like a circle of friends that it's hard to get into because they're very insular in their habits. Well, that's a clique. Oh. And now we switched to wintertime. I can say 9:30 on Friday. Oh, you had some daylight savings time shenanigans going on too. Yeah. Fuck daylight savings time, eh? What a waste of everyone's life that is. There are very few things I decry as completely useless in their entirety, but daylight savings time is absolutely one of those things.
So is there no way to repair this without making a whole ass new shovel?
You could put it on the anvil and put more iron on it, but that'll use up your levels. That's only really worth it for items that are enchanted. So if you get a second shovel and use it up till it's about half and you combine the two together, you'll actually get more durability out of the two broken shovels than you would having them separately. If that makes sense. The math on that is if there's 10 uses left on one and 10 uses left on the other, you combine them, you'll get 22 uses.
Spell like has a Discord? Yeah!
You've been thinking about Cowboy Bebop. You're gonna make soup and grilled cheese. Your soup with your grilled cheese. Is it tomato soup? That is absolutely one of my power move comfort foods. Like if I'm feeling unwell or I've had like just the worst fucking day and I just want something simple and straightforward, gooey grilled cheese and a bowl of tomato soup.
Yeah, that's the normal combination.
Yeah. I don't know what brand it is, but my mother has this. It's canned soup, but it's really nice.
Hey, welcome, LMDF.
Hey, LMDF in the Discord. Anyways, you've been thinking about Cowboy Bebop and checking it out. Cowboy Bebop, solid show. Good cast, interesting setting. Managed to combine a sort of Wild Westy feel, with a sci-fi setting, which is really well pulled off. Faye Valentine, also a lot of people's first anime crush. And the episode where they have the leftovers in the fridge, and then they go through like the hyper travel gate and the radiation turns it into a monster. One of my favorite episodes. It's like an Aliens kind of ripoff, right? There's this thing lurking around the ship, and it's all like gross and weird.
And it's their nuked food?
It's their leftovers, just being exposed to too much space radiation. There's an anime music video dedicated to it. It's the Weird Al song, "Living in the Fridge." Living in the fridge, I can't stop the food from growing. It's a good little ditty. Would you say it's the best 90s anime? No, but it's one of those foundational animes that a lot of people watched as like their Babby's first anime, and it means a lot to a lot of people. For me, it was about, I don't know, 15, 20 animes in. So it doesn't have quite the deep resoundment for me that it does for a lot of other people.
I would say if you ask most people are going to say it's one of the best anime of all time.
Yes, it's very good. It's very good. But the best anime of the 90s? I don't know. You know how I am with saying stuff that is the best or that it's unmatched or whatever, right? That's not how I do things. I suffer from absolute paralysis. Other than Belle being the best, of course. Beep, 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 beep. Is that it for my loose blocks? I am using up my Silk Touch pick to get all these, so... The voice actor for Spike Spiegel, Steve Bloom, is voiced... Yes. The voice actors in Cowboy Bebop have long and storied careers doing all manner of anime.
How'd you get in here?
Oh, the rogue cow that's just wandering around the farm or the zoo. Yeah, he's just doing his thing. Turn him into steak. You made your last mistake, Mr. Cow. You'll never take me alive. That was never the plan. Whack. Like a Bond villain, you know? You expect me to talk? No, Mr. Bond. I expect you to die. Alright. What's a good starter anime, assuming the person doesn't know what they like? Here's the thing. What other things do they like? Do they like science fiction TV shows? Do they like fantasy video games? Do they like... What do they like? Just find an anime like one of those things, and it'll get them into the medium. Like for my dad, I knew he likes goofball comedies, he likes heists, he likes wacky characters, so I showed him Lupin the Third. And it was a hit. He loved it. He bought it. He owns more Lupin than I do. But yeah, it depends on the person. To show something quintessentially anime does a disservice to anime, because anime is more than just a genre. It's a medium. You could watch something like Kimono's Domain. Oh, pillagers. Shit. All right, I'm on my way. Do you see the animated Lupin movie? There's a lot of animated Lupin movies. Do you have any arrows? I do not.
So I need to lure them out of the town, right?
Yes, otherwise they'll kill our remaining villagers. But I'm approaching them from behind. Yeah, run them towards us. Run them towards the zoo. Okay, hello, friendos. One down. Okay, I have the debuff on me. Careful, we have PvP on, so if you swing, you'll hit me as well. Okay, good. Okay, do you have the debuff on you? No. Okay, so it's just whoever kills the flag bearer needs to drink milk. And fortunately, we have some milk over here. Hello, cow. I just need to... And then get a fresh bucket. Easily dealt with, my dear. Cool. All right. The third, there's like a dozen Lupin movies. They're just all old. They're like from the 70s.
No, there's a new Lupin came out.
Oh, well, I'm sure it's good too. Lupin is in that category of anime that's it has that mass appeal because it's sort of just, it's not too anime. You know what I mean when I say too anime?
Yeah,
like,
I mean it's more of like the theme reminds me of like British heist.
Yeah, it's a heist movie quite often. Oh, the 3D animated one. Oh yeah, I saw screenshots of that. I mean, I'm not knocking it straight out, but it's like, ugh. I mean, yeah, I know 3D animation is cheaper. I was watching Bofuri today on the treadmill, and they outsourced episode 2 to a CG studio, and it looked fucking terrible. Now I know the show uses CG in other places for some of their special effects and some of the magic and things like that, but they used character model CG for like a good half of the episode, and it looked different than the rest of the show. It looked bad. It looked bad. It looked low effort and just bad. And I just thought, look, I know Bofuri isn't like peak entertainment, but it's harmless, cute fun. At least budget yourself so it can look the same the whole time you're doing it. I don't know. I was kind of disappointed. Episode 3 went back to the usual Silverlink studio, so it wasn't a permanent problem.
Read the rules and everything. Well, glad to have you. Better late than never, indeed.
Oh yeah, Stone Ocean used some CG, and so does Demon Slayer. I'm not saying CG is bad. I know some people dunk on CG anime. They just go, CG anime bad, all bad, no bad, never watch. No, you can't be like that. That you're blanket statementing, right? You can't blanket statement. That's bad. That's no good. There's some really great CG out there. Land of the Lustrous, for example. Great use of CG. Demon Slayer, we know, looks great. It's all great. And the CG they use is used well to highlight or accent things. There was an anime I watched on Netflix called Ajin. And it was not the greatest story. It was kind of a generic-y superpower underdog kind of story. You know, superpowers and they're the underdogs. Like wannabe X-Men. And the characters were all full CG. So they had plasticky skin and dead fucking eyes, and they looked creepy. But the superpowers, which took the form of like black shadowy monsters that they could project out from their body, like stands, in the CG looked creepy and menacing. And I thought, if you had done traditional animation on the characters and kept the monsters CG, you would have had a really good visual style.
That kind of reminds me of Jujutsu. I don't think it's 3D, but the style that they have for everyone and then the demon spirits.
Yeah, exactly.
Makes them definitely look otherworldly.
That's exactly what you want to be using CG for. It's another tool in your toolkit. We watched season 2 of Legend of Korra last week, and the episode where we saw Avatar Wan's memories had that painterly style on the backgrounds, and the characters had like wispier lines and more flowing character designs as opposed to the quote-unquote present day where everyone has more rigid animation, things like that. And that really lent itself to the whole mysterious spirit realm blended world that Avatar Wan lived in, right? They're tools, and you just have to use them correctly. And you can get big impact out of it. The power energy is animated differently than other things. Yeah, exactly. That's the big whooshes from Demon Slayer. The fire, the water, the lightning, that kind of thing. Yeah, Initial D. Yes, the late 90s CGI. It's like an anime if it was animated on the PlayStation 2. Except for the fact that the characters are still traditionally animated. It's only when they hit the road and start racing that you have the cars racing around in CG. And that kind of builds the separation. Okay, they're racing now. The Eurobeat kicks on, the CG comes on, you're like, it's race time. Initially, amazing. The CG may look hideous just on its own, but the way it's paired in the show is charming. But then you have to sadly compare the CG to something like Overlord, which really, really shortcutted their CG, especially in like season 3 and onward. Ugh. You could have been wonderful. You could have been great. All right. You're personally not one bothered by animation or lack thereof. Speaking of which, Way of the House Husband. Very minimal animation. Lots of still shots and pans. Maybe some eye blinks and lip flaps. And it's perfect. Because the show's strength is its writing. Not its animation. I'm in the house so we can sleep tonight if you want. Way of the House Husband. What a charming little show that was. I'm so glad I randomly chose to watch it. They're going to try making 7D CG animated. Well, a power to them. I mean, there were the 2 animated Final Fantasy movies. Final Fantasy Spirits Within and Final Fantasy Advent's Children.
I really like Advent's Children.
Yeah, they both worked.
That's also because Sid was in it.
Yes.
He doesn't get a lot of screen time.
Indeed. But Advent's Children, by the way, I'm sure everyone here, or I'm sure anyone here is interested in this, has noticed this, but when they're fighting the big, like, Bahamut at the end of Advent's Children, they take turns like it's the RPG. And I just thought, oh, you could have just turned this into a big melee, but no, you chose to have a nod to game mechanics. Well played. Alright, new pick acquired. I heard that said, can you please stop trying to ruin your animation for 5 minutes? Yeah, the meme template. Can you please stop trying to ruin animation for 5 minutes? Perhaps a bit extreme. So the pig's looking happy in their little pits?
Yeah. It feels so big.
Do you have some water in there in the ground somewhere? Okay, you have cauldrons in the ground. Cool. And buckets of compost. Very nice. Good touches. If you put in a natural water tile somewhere, you could hoe out a bit of ground and plant some carrots in the ground, just to break up the ground a little bit if it still feels large. I was tempted to put some wheat in the cow pen, but I settled on the bales instead. You could even hide the water tile, put it underneath something. If that's just a random idea, I'm just shooting out there. You don't have to. Anyways. How deep does this go? We got 1, okay, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we need to go back at least 8 more. 2, 3. Oh, got some gravel. See if I can do the Oh. Too fast. Now I've lost count. It's fine. Counting's for nerds anyways. You want to hear a joke that was actually told in the accounting department of the university? What do accountants use for birth control? Their personality. This was an accountant telling this joke. They know they're boring. Oh boy, I just love questionable couples anime. Why are they questionable? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, so we'll have a one gap space at the back. All right. That's as deep as we gotta go. Everyone had a good chuckle at the accounting joke. See, when the professor told that, there were a lot of nervous faces in the classroom, like, what's going to happen to us? Oh, we're christening the pig exhibit. I hear typing. Population 7. Made by the Belle. Oh my god, guys, they're opening up a new exhibit at the zoo. Let's go check it out. I'm running. Noom. Little pig family. The terrain's all nice and broken up with the path and the coarse dirt. Got the little mud pen in the back. That is a sharp-looking pig pen. Hello, piggy. You having a good time? Nice, nice, nice. Another banger, right, chat? Pigs! Yay, bacon. Okay, easy there, easy. The zoo had warthogs of Eurasian and African Red River variety. That is some exotic bacon. Oh, grabbing some seeds.
I would need a silk touch.
Or a shear. I think there's actually some iron in one of these boxes here. Oh. There's no iron in these boxes here. The Knoxville Zoo had some boars too. Boars! Intense, I see.
How's the cave coming?
I have just about cleared enough space to start sketching out the first cave spot. The cave wasn't quite as deep as I thought it was, so I had to dig out a lot of rock.
What do you mean?
Well, if I want to have the cage be 16 by 16 like all the above ground ones, I had to push back pretty far. So I'm just knocking out more cave. I'm doing a little restructuring. And not in the scummy business way. Hello, copper ore. The only rock, the only mineral more worthless than granite. Because granite is ugly. In-game granite. I mean, IRL granite's pretty sharp looking. I don't know why they thought it needed to be fucking orange.
Are you gonna want to replace the ceiling with?
Yeah, I'll be doing something on the ceiling, probably with some slab work.
No, I meant, do you plan on going over the grass, the dirt.
Yes. I'll probably put, like I said, I'll probably put some slabs up there, just pop, 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 slapping them down. But yeah, the first exhibit will be here. And then I'll probably have to push the wall back this direction to do the second one. Because again, I always underestimate how big things are going to be when I build them. And 16 by 16 is quite large. Because from here to here is 18 blocks. So that'll be the cage and the walls around it.
Well, I mean, they don't all have to be the same exact size.
But I like things being the same size.
Yeah, but like, since this is a completely different area, both of these could be smaller and you wouldn't really know.
True. Maybe I could do like a 10 by 10 or something. That way there's still enough room for the spiders to jostle around and the bats will be forced to be closer to the walkway. Yeah, I could probably adjust my expectations. I'm still going to finish clearing at least this section I'm working on here though. Don't forget to put up warning sign. Yeah, do not touch the spiders. Red river hogs are particularly prolific. If you show up their time of year, there's usually a litter of a half dozen baby hogs running around. I see. Again, mucho a bacon. You're like, they're not, that's not the point of the story. It's not about the bacon. It's always about the bacon. I made pork link sausage for breakfast this morning. That was really random, but it is pig related. Anyways. Oh, I just had a thought. This lake down here, I'm not going to get rid of it or mess with it. I am going to like chop down some of this lower rock so the lake is more visible. I wonder if we could like set up some glass walls down there so that something can't swim too far away. And like try to get some squids to spawn in here and like name tag them so they don't despawn. And since the glass walls will be around them, they won't be able to like beach themselves and fucking die. And that way we could use this lake. Does that sound like a neat idea? Yeah. Do you think you could scrounge up some sand and start cooking it in a furnace? Because we'll need a decent amount of glass for that sort of project. Posh chicken hydrate. All right. Oh. Sit yourself up. Okay, alright. As my model does the hokey pokey there for a second. Probably won't get a lot of pork off those pogs. They aren't very big. Understandable. Here's an anime I watched. Segueing because you've reminded me of a thing. Called Seven Seed. And it was not a great show. But it did feature a rather heartbreaking scene. You're going to make an awe noise when I finish this story. Like the sad awe. It was survivors in a world. They were like frozen in time or something, and they woke up. It's like shitty Dr. Stone. Except no one was smart enough to build anything. And this one girl wandered off to this hidden valley full of like trees and bushes and like really like it was a really safe place to live. And there were these little wild pigs running around that she befriended. And she was just living alongside them, trying to prosper and maybe meet up with someone she knew. And when her friends found this valley, she was so glad to see them, and they all like bunked down in like her shitty like lean-to tent or whatever. And in the morning, they had a fire under a rock and they were cooking some meat. They're like, yeah, we found these pigs. They weren't scared of us. So now we can have some real meat. And she like tearfully had to eat this food because she didn't want to get mad at her friends because they were just trying to survive. But she also didn't want to waste the sacrifice of her little pig friends. And I was like, what is this punch to the heart? You're hitting me in this stupid story. It was infuriating. Yeah, and since they were anime pigs, they were like little cutie pigs, right? They weren't like hulking swine or anything. It was very sad. Anyways, the rest of the show is immaterial. It was very nonsensical. Do you need me to come home to do a nap for the night?
Yeah, you might also want to bring a bed down there or something.
Ah, yeah, it'll make all this work easier. What's the best pork food?
Bacon.
Mama Senpai's pulled pork. I don't think we've had that yet when we've dined with my parents yet. It's pretty awesome.
I'm whatever about pulled pork.
Fair enough. I mean, it does have a lot of barbecue sauce in it. Oh, it's gonna be a hostile dash through. Go forklifts. What show is this? 7 Seed. It's not worth watching. I don't recommend it. It's not even amusing in the it's so good it's bad way. It's just annoying.
There's an extra bed in one of the boxes.
Yes. Which box?
Right here.
Ah, there it is. Okay, I see it. Danke. Yes, it was an anime, K-Dog. Do 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 do. It's going ham on the grass. Leave your expectations at the door. She's got you. Pork cutlet bowl. I see. I see. Is that like the breaded pork piece on top of the rice dish? You see that in anime a lot. It's like the food the police bring to the person they have an interrogation for the good cop bad cop bit. Yeah.
Ugh, I need chains.
2 chains? The devil is a part-timer. Brought them cats too. Cats? I don't remember that. I remember the pork bowl. Man, I still need to watch the 2nd season of Devil is a Part-Timer. But my current treadmill show regimen is Vinland Saga Season 2, Bofuri Season 2, and Jashin-san Season 3. They're all continuations, so.
Bofuri?
I didn't want to get hurt, so I maxed out my defense.
Oh, right.
Yeah, it's...
I remember that one.
Yeah. It's a cute, fun show, but no one should want to play that MMO. It is the least balanced, most nonsensical thing ever. And it's fun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I'm going to go 9 back. Did you finish My Hero Academia? Yes, I did. Stars and Stripes. Wow, what an intro in the last 4 seconds of the show. 5, 6, 7. Oh, rip pick. If you thought Alma was American, you haven't seen anything yet? Oh my god, yeah. She's gonna be like a dangerously American. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What?
What is dangerously American?
Her superhero name is Star and Stripe.
I'm aware.
That's really American. She's gonna, like, her attacks will all be named after amendments to the Constitution. Or whatever. I don't know. I'm sure she'll be fun. So was All Might just like a Westaboo? He's like, oh man, I went to America, it was so great. I'm gonna learn all these American things. I love the idea of Westaboos. I saw a mean-spirited comic back in the day that was there to poke fun at weeaboos. And it's like, this Japanese guy, he's like watching fucking SpongeBob or whatever. And he's like, oh man, this is amazing. I'm going to start a Nicktoons watching club. And when I travel to America, we can talk about Nicktoons together. And I'll be accepted as part of their culture. It's like, wow, no one... well, okay, some people think that, but they're not the majority. Believe it or not, it's an actual thing. Yeah, I know. People are fascinated by other culture. It's just how humans are wired. Some people go, oh, different, scary, and other people are like, huh, really? It's how humans are. Bacon. What's more American than that? I mean, I don't know if America owns bacon, LMDF. Are you about to tell me America owns bacon? Are you about... oh, no. She just... oof. Steely determination.
I wanted to do chains, but...
oh, because the slabs. Damn. Well, I'm going to use some chains down here, so they're not going to go totally to waste. Don't you worry. Thank you for making those chains for me. You anticipated my needs. Right, guys? She anticipated my needs. Yeah, bacon or Bud Light. Bud Light in those red cups. That's American as hell. Hey, Canadian drunks do just as much solo cup drinking as Americans do. Hey, Canadian beer is hella stronger than American beer. Thank you. I want to defend Canada's honor here, but I think drinking is a foolish and wasteful hobby. But Canadians are prolific drinkers. Thank you. The term hoser comes to mind.
Sorry, man. We've got too many Irish people for you to be able to hold up.
Yeah, I mean, that's why you have that weak-ass American beer. What's this, dirty water?
It's just as gross as your guys's.
Yeah, it's because it's got enough alcohol in it to sterilize a wound.
That just sounds dangerous and stupid.
Yeah, like drinking. Do. You going off the stereotypes? Fair enough. I mean, stereotypes, when applied to an individual, can be hurtful. But stereotypes, when used in terms of meme kind of, guess what, are not as hurtful as long as everyone's in on the joke. Like, you could joke about apologies and maple syrup, and I'd be like, yeah, okay, that's fair. That's pretty Canadian. Two beer of the same character drink a ton of Bud Light from what you've seen. That's just the marketing, right? Don't worry. It's just dumb college students and people who never got over their greatest achievements being in high school then drink that much beer. And I'm sorry if I just accidentally called anyone out because of that line. Well, the high school class ring is, from what I understand, an American thing, because we didn't do that here.
No, I think it was an old thing, but I don't know of any modern high school classes that do that.
Because I've heard people talk about it and said, if you're still wearing your high school class ring, that's cute. You think what happened in high school matters. Because you know the stereotype you see portrayed in stories, like the burned out 40-something guy who was on the football team in high school and he was the best, and he just lives in the fact that he was the best 20 years ago and has not updated his perception of himself since, even though he just works at a gas station now. Can't be any worse than us, though. We have a cheap beer called Baltica with a 1-liter bottle costing just over $1. That is a lot of beer for a little bit of money. Here's a stereotype back at you. I thought the further south you went, the more exotic drinks you had. It just didn't click in my brain that you might still drink beer. It would all just be like names I will pronounce badly. The drink, the movie. This reminds me of the time. Like, this reminds me of one of the first times I played Minecraft, way back when, and it was, I want to build a castle but underground. So I spent days digging out this gigantic fucking cavern underground, just to then go back and refill it with stone to build the castle. And really, the clever thing would have been to strategically excavate around so that the walls and stuff could just be made from the existing stone in the cave. But I didn't do that. But a young man, Senpai, was a different person. Your pronunciation was spot on despite the accent. Yet again, I'm not like most of us Hispanics. Pronounce anything in English properly without prior practice. From what I understand, you are a skilled linguist there, LMDF. I would be quite confident in that, good sir. You can speak twice as many languages as I can. Maybe more. I don't know your whole repertoire. Do you have any other language experience, my dear?
Nope.
Fair enough.
I tried, but languages are just not my thing.
Mm-hmm. Like, I have an intense interest in them, but no actual proficiency at them. Because French is mandatory in high school. You have to take three semesters of French in Canadian high school. Except in Quebec, where they speak French naturally, and they have to take 0 English classes. And yeah, the French just didn't. It didn't click for me. Mostly because everyone hated it, which led to a lot of apathy towards it. Even the teacher was like, "Yeah, let's just hurry through this." Je m'appelle Vince, je suis Canadien. Comment ça va? That kind of thing. I shook off the Sofia Vergara accent by the time I was about 13. That's quite a deal.
Sophie, what?
It's an accent apparently in that part of the world, and
So
you meant Sophia, like the name, Sofia, Vergara, Vergara.
No problem, John.
Enjoy your meal. Thanks again for the sub to a good old Sweet Southern Belle with the gift to seize. Oh, I'm out of pick. Damn it. Yeah. Boing. Boing. Yoshi noise. Wow, has it really been almost 2 hours already? Shenanigans all around. Oh god, they're blockading the bridge. I'll have to swim. What? Oh, there's a zombie at our door. Oh, I have all the sounds turned down in Minecraft. All you guys can hear is the fucking lo-fi. Did I really turn the sound down so low? I did. Whoops.
What does the blast furnace need?
The blast furnace is there for metal ingots. Just because the smokers ruined them. Okay, alright. Hello? Yeah, alright. It's hostile out there. And they're not going to let us sleep. They're going to be banging on the door all night.
If you're making yourself another pick, can you make me another shovel?
I certainly can. Actually, I have like a stack of shovels from when I was doing my my digging adventure. Sofia Vergara is the Venezuelan actress that has the stereotypical Latina accent and has been in the U.S. silver and big screen for the last 20 years or so. She last starred in Modern Family. Ah, okay.
Her! Oh, okay. The mom in Modern Family.
Ah, okay, there we go. Knowledge sparked. This does spark joy. Yeah, I guess she has sort of an accenty thing going on.
She has a pretty heavy played-up accent.
Mm-hmm. Tasty. Where you at, Bones? Ow! Just want to get a good night's sleep, man. Got him. Alright. That's how over 90% of my country's population sounds when speaking English. Imagine having that kind of impact on a culture. Oh, I'm going to pronounce this way, and now everyone's going to pronounce it this way.
Well, yeah, I mean, our perception of what British accents sound like, I used to think that all British accents were the posh and proper British accents.
Oh, not that dirty Cockney stuff?
No.
Oh, yeah.
But no, most British people talk like this.
Yeah.
Right, mate?
Chop, chap, chip, choop. I don't know. I can't British very well. Last time you checked, there's 6% of us with fluent English capabilities. Yet again, we don't have the highest standards either. Hey man, if you can communicate to someone and they understand, that's half the battle, bro.
Alright, here's a bunch of sand I got.
Delightful. Get that glass cooked up. Cooking. Cockney is the base for the Australian accent to begin with. Yeah, I mean, as with any society, your criminals are all going to have the lower class accent, especially the ones you send far away. Trader coming to town. I saw him zipping along the coastline as I was running off. Oh, I'm dying. I need hunger. Articulation is usually the last step over here to be completely dominate the English language. That sounds vaguely threatening. Are you coming for my words? My name is LMDF, and I'm here to dominate your language. No, not my language! Language. No! Anyways. Eventually. We can do it by strategically trapping him in a building, like build around him and separate him from his llamas that way, so that when he tries to run away, the leads break and his llamas are left behind.
Okay, so this last one should be sheep.
That's sheep there, yeah.
So which one's horses?
If you go up the hill, there should be 2 more up there for horse donkey.
Oh, donkey's gonna have a separate one?
I mean, we could put them together if you want. We could put the llamas in the other one. Because, yeah, there's 2 up here. You know what needs to stop? Grammar policing. I agree. Grammar policing should be left to English classes where the details matter. In regular everyday communication, as long as everyone understands and can politely ask if something isn't clear, we're good. Same thing for English-speaking folks, since my regular American Canadian speaking Spanish sounds like, and I quote, most Chileans over here, hablan con la papa en la boca. They speak with a potato in their mouth. Brutal. Mouthful of bees. Personal opinion, I don't care if people have an accent as long as they make an effort to actually make sense of what they're saying. Agree. I feel like this is going to loop back to an earlier thing I said, but language is a tool. If someone says, actually, it's going to be my foot going up their ass. Wow. Well, actually, I'm a jiki. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Keep your shoes on. See, my first thought here, and you can back me up on this, is I wanted to say that language is a quintessentially human trait, and it has enabled us to have unprecedented mastery over the planet. But I don't think that's quite correct, thinking about it for a second longer. Because whales and dolphins have fairly complex language. Gorillas and monkeys can learn sign language, so they must have some sense of communication amongst each other. Dogs can understand a lot of speaking and have a wide range of growls and barks to communicate with each other. Right? I don't know if that classifies as a full language, but I think it's enough that we can't say language is uniquely human. Yeah? Fair enough, fair enough. But to segue off that thought, perhaps the recording of language, record keeping of it, is what gives humans their unique advantage. Because then you can pass off what you know to people you've never met. I think that might be the actual key. Just a random thought that is coalesced in my brain while I sit here smacking imaginary rocks with an imaginary tool. Something communication. Bees can talk through dancing? Absolutely. Given your field of study, you don't have much of a choice. Yet again, I pride myself in being like this for quite a long time. Hey man, polyglots are, it's one of the coolest traits people can have. Yeah. Polyglot, I just realized I dropped that word fairly casually. That's just a term for someone who can speak multiple languages. Something Latin words. Oh, hey, you're working right above me. Hello, Spring Bay. I can see your name tag of above. Hello. Hashtag Minecraft upskirt. I can see up your armor plating. How scandalous. Puts on armored pants. That's the last armored skirt I wear. I'd say it's unequally human that humans have developed other forms of language. Multiple languages? Good. That's actually a good question. Have we ever put animals in a situation where they have to communicate with others of their kind from far enough away that they might not, quote unquote, speak the same language? Interesting thought. Interesting thought, Amajiki. Are there Russian and Spanish bees that cannot speak with English and French bees? Because one of my favorite things ever found on the internet was the Tree of Languages, which shows the root origin of all the languages on Earth and what language they're most similar to. And they all trace back to some primordial ancient language that some ancient tribe of folks managed to speak at some point. Or maybe not. Maybe language developed separately in multiple places. And all like the Cyrillic languages came from the same spot, and all the Asian languages came from the same spot. But I'd like to think that we developed our communication before we really started spreading out, so that there is some primordial alpha language, you know? I think of someone screwing up their pronunciation grammar and then trailing to other regions of Italy. That is a thundershower. Ooh, in-game thunder shower, nice. Hey, do cats get freaked out by thunder? Because we very occasionally have thunder showers here. And I'd hate for little Jojo to be all scared without someone there to back her up, you know? Yours gets freaked out? Japanese language comes from Japan. Well, no, the Japanese language, spoken-wise, just developed amongst the people living in Japan, as far as I know. But their written language, they stole from China during the time when the two areas were first beginning to interact. That's why they have so many different alphabets. They jump-started their linguistic development by stealing someone else's letters. What was that about Minecraft upskirts? Okay, that's the part you heard. Wonderful. Welcome back, K-Dog. Chonk hides under your chair during thunderstorms and in kitchen cabinets. Wow. I didn't think he had the cat paws dexterous enough to open the cabinet doors. Heckin' Chonk. Let me see that. Okay, easy. Easy. Dinner must have been salty because suddenly he sounds very thirsty. Oh, they don't close all the way. Give me that chonk, chonk, chonk. Oh, he's just thinking about the cat. Fair enough. Sing about cats. My favorite part in any song about cats is the line about the money you have to pay to see them. That's the feline. The silent glare from the other end of the couch was top shelf. Cats don't wear thongs. You get sunburn on your head. Fair enough. Wait, what? You got a sunburn on your head? Rough. Need to wear more hats. Oh, your forehead. Well, that's gonna look awkward when it peels. I just heard a spider. Hello, spider? Spider fam, spider fam. Didn't think it was as bright as it was, and before you knew it, gotta be ready for those weather reports. You never know when nature's gonna be like, no. Enjoy solar laser beams. Or in the words of Bill Wirtz, the sun is a deadly laser. But it's uncomfortable, of course. You've burnt your face. You've ruined it. It's gonna get all leathery. Like those old-timey photos of old people with their strange leathery faces. What stream was it we were talking about how people look younger today than they used to? And it's just because we don't go outside as much, and we don't smoke so much, and we just have an easier time with like skin, and that's all the difference. That's all it needs to make a difference. As it should. Two muffins are in an oven. Damn, it's hot. Holy fuck, you can talk? Oh, shocked muffins. Well, we're going up anyways. I might as well... Oh. Ah, bell time. My dear, you have a brilliance. What's that face? I didn't even say what you were brilliant about yet. Okay, alright. You have a brilliance of incredible depth when it comes to the human mind and the depths therein. And you use that, naturally, to help people every step along the way. And that is wonderful. Bell time. And of course, welcome back there. Good Din Din. Keeping the engine of life running. If your model's smile is anything to go about. Did I miss a wholesome smile because I was looking at her in profile? No. This is when her tsundere tendencies come out. When I really nail a good compliment. It's pretty awesome. Belle, do smart and do help. I mean, yeah, if you want to boil it down to basic words, that's about it. Thank you for that. Really makes me seem eloquent. You smart, you help people. you gotta use the the fancier, the more eloquent language. You're singing their praises. It means you gotta actually sing. You can't just state it. That goes for anyone. I think we're going to change the name of Bell Time to Senpai Makes Belle Feel Awkward with a Shakespearean sonnet. You don't get to make changes like that, and also, that's not a sonnet. I'm not rhythmic enough. The only thing I learned from making essays is how to make basic sentence stupidly long without... Yes, absolutely. Essay writing only teaches us how to write faster essays. Why did you stop using contractions in your writing? To hit the word limit, bruh. Well, it's not what I wanted you to learn. Well, it's what the rules made me learn. It's called the perverse incentive. Fun fact, perverse incentives is an economic concept that we literally studied in business school. It's where you set up a goal to achieve an outcome, but the goal you have set up accidentally achieves the opposite of that outcome. The example given is a little out of date, but it's still pretty valid. Back in the day of the Black Plague and other rat-borne diseases, to help control the spread of these diseases, they wanted people to kill rats. So they offered a bounty on rats. But they didn't want someone to just show up with like a wheelbarrow full of dead rats. So they offered a bounty on rat tails. So what entrepreneurial brilliant farmers did was get some rats, start breeding them, and just harvest the tails off of each generation of rats. Which led to more rats. So they discontinued the bounty on rat tails, which caused these rat farmers to go, oh, they're not worth any more money. And they just released all their rats, making the problem infinitely worse. Thus, perverse incentives were born. And I think the essay is a very good modern example of a perverse incentive. We want people to learn how to write, to communicate, but then we slap all these rules on to make sure they're not slacking off, and it just makes them slack off in a different way, which actually makes them write worse. Agreed? How does this story relate to Bell Time? I forget. You write sonnets, you also write essays. That might be the only connection I had there. How do blonde people watch porn? With their eyes. Good time, good time. Also, blonde joke, really, in this chat? Poor form. We stand blondes here. Hey, internet question. I've seen the word stan used, and I just used it, hoping it means what I think it means. What is standing something?
What do you think it is?
Supporting?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah, roughly.
Roughly? Roughly? Question mark? I was about to say. I asked because I saw this notice. I found this Playboy for blind people. Oh god. Is it a pop-up book? Something popping up. Anyways, finish your story. I'm flying off the rails here. Blind and blonde are different. Oh, was it your autocorrect being weird again? You suggest that bell time doesn't need to be just about compliments. What do you propose then? How else do I bell time? Just lean over and give a little boop? Head pat? You're the boyfriend, you're just the wingman. Okay, alright. You throw out an idea and you got nothing to back it up. Because with actions like that, it sounds more like your middle management. Hey, you need to change this up. How do you want it changed up? I don't know, just change it up. Do something nice for her? Okay, alright. I see, I see. You telling me I'm not nice enough? Boop, 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 boop. Oh. Oh, just a Discord update. What would you like for bell time, my dear? Quickly.
Why did you even add bell time in the first place?
I don't know, because I wanted additional ways to interact with you while I'm streaming.
Like I said, you should do like a roulette wheel.
A roulette wheel? Mmm.
Compliment bell, fat bell, hug a bell,
Hug a bell?
punch bell.
I'm never want to punch Bell. If I punch Bell, I need to be destroyed. Cast me back into the fires. Exactly. Punch. That's no good. No es bueno. Then again, compliments are nice as long as she doesn't feel bad or weird about them. Yes, exactly. Blind people...
Not you, I always feel bad about compliments.
Stop that! You're amazing! You're a beautiful and wonderful woman. You make me happy!
No.
You can't tell me how I feel. You posted a picture of the magazine. The porn magazine for blind people in the subreddit. Okay, alright. This I have to see. Not on my computer, because I don't want to accidentally show it on Twitch and get fucking banned. Curse you, Amajiki. You've destroyed us all. Holy fuck, really? It's actually just Braille? That's totally safe for work. Unless you're blind. Look at it, it's just a fucking bumpy page.
How do you even know that's a Playboy?
Because the front cover looks like that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Bump bump dots.
Them being inclusive.
Yes. A bullet wheel. Okay.
I mean, from what I've seen so far, you worked out of the night. If that means anything coming from me, I validate stuff. I appreciate that. Thank you. I'm just not good at taking compliments.
She is indeed not great at taking the compliments. I tell her all sorts of wonderful things about herself and she just blushes and says no. But I've said no mistruths, no unhonests. Unhonest? What the fuck?
comrades in arms and bad compliment taking.
Oh, you guys. Taking compliments is hard. I get it. Every time someone at work tells me I did a good job, I'm just like, no, I'm just a guy making eggs. Leave me alone. I'm not... It's not good enough to be complimented. It's just work. And then they just say, shut up, you did a good job. And I have to just choke that back. Fine, I did a good job. Leave me alone. Just let me clean up. I feel it.
Those are probably screws, aren't they?
You want the blind porn bet? Oh, God. We're having two very different conversations here. One of them is a bump map of naughty words. Oh my God, my picks. So we're all a little bit soon. I guess that's one way to put it.
Sugar Crush. Yeah. When I joined, it was a lot smaller.
Sugar Crush has expanded a lot.
Oh, it's very big. I don't even know how I got invited to it. I mean, I remember getting invited to it, and I was so excited. I was like, oh, I love someone. But I literally haven't done anything with it.
Yeah, don't they have like a special Sugar Crush Discord for members? Oh, cool. I never joined any team, but I did apply to join the virtual streamers something VSAA, VSWW, Virtual Streamers Worldwide. But that was way back when Nordic and I were still hanging out regularly. So pre-Bell. But I did not make the cut. They did not want me.
That was their loss.
It's alright, I probably had to like do something to stay in it. But then Zentrea left VSWW to join VShojo, and nobody talked about VSWW anymore, even though it's the fucking stream team she founded.
That Zentrea founded it?
Yeah. I'm on the team too. No, I'm not. What?
I don't know.
I'm not in Sugar Crush. You speak lies. Alright, this should be cleared out enough for me to do my work in here. So let's get back up onto the part where people are supposed to actually be. Yeah, we'll just suspend our cages here and here. And that should be pretty darn good. Now, our shmoo stone. Oh god, my poor chest full of rocks. It's very full. Let's take all our smooth stone out. Oh, you have the same item ID. That's not helpful. You what?
I failed.
You Luigi wa. You saw me on the team. Hold on, what the fuck? Why am I on Team Sugar Crush? I'm not. I have joined no teams. You're freaking me out now. I gotta check. Twitch. Sweet Southern Belle. Twitch. Hello, Twitch. Yeah, I know. We're loading. Loading. Stream quality's gonna dip for a second. Oh, hey, when you add someone in your stream title, when you search for them, you show up in the search. All right, Sugar Crush. Click. No. There's 5 members of Sugar Crush streaming right now. Slamma Jamma, Melty Moon _, Hexastellar, Rabbit Sensi VT, and Sweet Southern Belle. I'm not on the list. You've deceived me. and lied and made me open a tab. Oh, it's Rabbit Sensei. Okay. Oh, Slamma Jamma. I remember seeing them way back when they first started. Back when I first started. They're a black and white VTuber, except for like their eyes and like their shirt. They're doing really well now. Look at that. 47 viewers. That's a lot. 18 plus Discord recap and Smexy Office Ladies. But they're advertising a different team in their bio. Team VRAI. Oof. Alright, we'll close that. I heard spider noises. Am I under threat? No, I'm fine. I'm secretly a member? Like Batman's a member of the Justice League? Sure. Okay, alright. Oh, wow. I need fence. I need another chest. Technicolor Super Senpai. I'm quite fine with Responsible Senpai. It's good enough name recognition. The only downside is it's too many characters for a Twitter handle.
That was my problem with Sweet Southern Belle.
And that was really... Yeah,
Hey, the llamas are spitting!
Yeah, llamas fight. Don't fuck with llamas.
Their spit has pretty good range.
Yeah, they got a lot of hork behind it. If you attack the trader, the llamas will attack you with their spit.
I'm guessing you can't placate them?
I don't know what their attack off trigger is, but yeah, they'll fight you for quite some time. I've never successfully pacified a llama.
Bucket of pufferfish?
Oh. Yes, you can do bucket fishing in Minecraft, where you just scoop the fish out of the water.
Mom, can we have Responsible Senpai? We have Responsible Senpai at home. Responsible Senpai at home is Rabbit Sensei.
Well, it's true. I'm streaming 2 channels at once, actually. I am actually also Rabbit Sensei. Oh, geez, Senpai, how come you get to have 2 Twitch chats? Because I'm really good at switching my mic between the 2 chats. It's a real talent. I got the power. Damn it. Damoots. Every time I come over to my crafting bench, I hear spider legs, and it makes me very uncomfortable.
I have a lovely little fish run with a waterfall. Ooh.
Alright. Senpai, you just need a better name. Like, one letter from a power... I don't want to be a Power Ranger team. I don't think Power Rangers are cool.
What?
I don't think Power Rangers are cool. Did I stutter?
I don't think we can be together.
Oh. Really? Power Rangers?
I grew up with Power Rangers.
Yeah, so did everyone.
They're pretty cool.
They're a suitable product. Yeah, I said it. I will embrace my destiny. Belle hit him. Ah, my elbow. I died. Cheap was blown up by a creeper. I'm gonna head back to the house and console. She looks truly ashen right now. Hello? Are you? Hello?
What?
I'm sorry. I just... I haven't died yet. I'm sorry, my dear. Minecraft is a cruel and harsh mistress, and it destroys without mercy. Staring off into the depths. Oh. Yeah, I understand. I see, guys.
No, I don't know a game called Cargo Squad. I see you.
Cut it, cut it. All right, we're back. We're back. All right. Just sorting some things out here, guys. Nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about. Oh, watch my bottle. We're good. We're good. All right. Okay.
Thank you for your hydrate in the stretch.
Indeed, indeed. Okay, and Amajiki, your Xbox thing, that is an enormous prize. I imagine the chance to win will be a minuscule. But if you're into that, feel free to roll for it. I'm sure Ticketmaster will appreciate your contribution. Yes, we're okay. Thank you for your concern. Like I said, nothing. No, don't you worry too much there, guys.
I'm sorry, everybody.
I need acacia wood. Alright. Let's get this entryway patched back up.
No, K-Dog, I do not know a game called Purple Spot.
On there. This was.
Steam? Is it back?
And that.
It's a game where you manage a crew of stunt actors who crowdfund their own Super Sentai show. That certainly sounds interesting.
I've seen some screenshots from it, and the resources you collect aren't like metal and armor and stuff. That it's like cardboard and duct tape and styrofoam, so you can build upgrades to your set and robots and stuff. From realistic like materials like that. It has a really pixel arty kind of vibe.
But then it
It's become real. There's a Halloween game I saw someone play 2 years back, where you play as a group of kids trick-or-treating, but it's like an RPG kind of mechanic. So your costumes become your powers. So one kid's like a robot, another one's like a another thing, and this, that, and the next thing. It would look kind of neat. But yeah, it definitely had that costume kind of party vibe. Go.
I failed.
Boop. I just need a red flower. Turn-based combat team management game. Management use. No, I'm kidding. Given I just lost all my street cred for saying I'm not a big fan of the Super Sentai Power Rangers, I don't think no. Me and the guys at work were joking about losing your nerd cred, and they were like, what could you possibly say to lose all your nerd cred? I was like, I have never finished a Pokemon game ever. Exactly. To answer your question, John, we probably got about another half hour in the hopper here. Alright, where'd those chains go? Did you store the chains over by the build site? Okay. Amajiki has given me his nerd cred. Thank you, Amajiki. But please, keep your nerd cred. It's fine. You've never seen Clone Wars. Understandable. Here's the thing. I don't believe in nerd cred. If you like a thing, that's it. That's all you need to do. Done. Simple as that. Go to your room and watch Clone Wars. No! No gatekeeping.
Hey, while you're down there, hey,
Yes?
does this look even?
Oh, you're upstairs, not downstairs. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yes, it is even. Chains. Chains. New. And when you say Clone Wars, do you mean like the animated series? The old animated series or the movies? Because all three of them are good, but they're different levels of good. Opening the gate and telling me better walk through before I take back his nerd card. Stop that. Nerd cards are free and everyone gets one. Exactly. The label nerd is meaningless. Meaningless. The old animated series? Oh, like the... That's just a series of shorts. You can watch the whole thing on YouTube in like an hour. Rest well, LMDF. Thanks for dropping by.
Rest well.
Preach. I guess I'll see you on Thursday. Maybe. Remember, continue being responsible, and I will be there whenever you're ready, okay? Deep slumber. Yee. The best kind of sleep. You just zonk out. Oh, I need some scaffolding blocks here. And actually, I should probably get my roof done. Oh no, that's not what I want. I need more furnaces. Furnace-eye. Thank you, old trusty, for all this smooth stone. You're gonna make this project possible. God, why does everything in Minecraft take fucking forever? I just want to, like, grind out some stone. And this isn't even, like, rare items. This is just double-cooked stone. We gotta cook. Yeah, I know. I need to go get my coal. Oh. All right, coal acquired. Senpai, we gotta cook. I got the furnaces set up. Oh god, creeper. Just the intensity in your voice as you said that. Intensity. I mean, I could... Actually, we're in single player now. I could just change the settings here. Options. As easy as that. Makes sure there's no mobs while we're building. But I don't know if that still counts as playing Minecraft. To the overall Twitch audience.
I don't know. How does a Hololive people build it?
I don't know. Because there's some pretty insane structures that the Hololive servers have produced. I mean, the Pecodome was amazing. Pecora's Gundam, Pecodome. It had a lit up base and everything, so there was like a light pulsing around it as it was like just standing there in a field. She was so proud of it. But then I look at that project and go, that is so many hours. How much Minecraft are you playing when you're not on stream? Because they don't stream Minecraft that much compared to the other stuff. So a part of me thinks they're like dipping into creative mode, or they have someone building things with them, or something. I don't know. It's all backroom shady kind of stuff. All right, so we have our first stack of blocks here. How many did I get done while I got 5. So if I take these across like this, we get the nice slabs. All you have to do is cook it twice, or harvest it with a silk touch and cook it once, and you get the nice slabs. New recipes available. Oh yeah, that's the shit. Yep. She made a Gundam? She did. Pecora Gundam. It had the golden V on its head and everything. Just search YouTube for Pecodome, and you'll be able to spot this thing. What's my favorite fruit? Banana. Banana delicious. Cool. Yeah, it was very cool. But like I said, it immediately brings to mind the thought that how do they find time for that level of construction? It seems like a large amount.
$5 if you don't build it themselves.
But do they design it themselves?
Probably not.
I mean, Hololive is obviously a very produced production. Produced production? A very, very big production, right? There's a lot of people in the background working on a lot of things, right? Character designers, outfit designers. During their, like, debut 2 weeks, the streams are all tailored to their character story and motivation and whatever, right? Like, Mori Calliope played Doom as one of her first streams because she's a Reaper and all that. So when it comes to like the day-to-day stuff, because we know they have managers, how much is just them being like, I'm a streamer, I'm gonna riff, and how much is okay? Management says this is going on this week.
I bet there's a lot more of management says this than we think.
Yeah, that seems believable. You remember seeing the main... Yeah, there's some crazy Minecraft builds. Belle and I wandered down a YouTube rabbit hole of Minecraft builds one evening. Because I remember the 1/1 scale USS Enterprise build. Which was enormous. And, like, amazing. Oh, I see you there. I don't have the right stone to patch it up. But yeah, whole cities, and then there's like a project to build all of Earth in a 1/1 scale using Google Maps telemetry data. Because, you know, that's something people should just be like casually, oh yeah, let's recreate the planet. But then again, they're also doing it on a server with like hundreds of people, and they're all using like World Painter kind of tools to do some of the bigger terrain stuff. So you know, it's interesting. You can't say these things to you. Oh yeah, the Enterprise. Yeah. That map was available for download for a while. I don't know what version of Minecraft it was on, but it was a while ago. It would probably look like crap now because of all the updates Minecraft has had since then. We need to grab. I need more chain. How's my stone's all cooking quite nicely. Big yawn. Yes, it was a big yawn and a bit of a stretch too. I stole a stretch. You guys can't take it back now. Alright. Metal chest is metal. Hello, metal. It's a metal machine. Alright, so I pop these up here and get... That's a lot. Not as many as I'd hoped. So, let me... 14, 16. That'll give me 2 chains per corner per cage. I think that'll do nicely. Alright. Mundane question. Fire away with your mundane question. We always, as always, we reserve the right not to answer if it's uncomfortable or awkward. Amajik, however, says they will answer it without even seeing the question. Cream. What? Honk. Yeah, I see the honk. I'm paying attention. I got you. I missed the question. Oh, what's everyone's favorite kind of pie? I just gotta look back in the chat. That explains the honk. Either pumpkin or lemon meringue. I can't decide.
Not a big fan of pie.
Not a pie. Then I yawned, Amajigi yawned, and you felt deflated. I'm sorry for deflating you. Apologies. Apologies, Rick! Okay, there's that. And then we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, it's so hard to see. Okay. She said not a big fan of pie. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. Then if we leave 1, 1, 2, 3, 7. Oh. Not even chocolate cream pie?
I mean, that would be the only one I think is okay.
Chocolate. I mean, banana cream pie is pretty good too. Oh, two of my chains fell in the water. Oh shit, where'd they land? Cheesecake is technically pie. Is cheesecake technically pie? Someone with some culinary experience fact check that. Depends on how you prepare it. I mean, maybe. Where do my chains go? Was it over here, kinda? Was it? Did they sink? Where are chains? Cool, just gone. That's alright. Sometimes cheesecake is whipped up light and fluffy and served in a pie crust. Yeah, well, you could serve a ham in a pie crust. I don't think that would make it a pie. One, two. Okay, we'll put it there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Too fucking dark. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I fucked up my face.
Oh no. It's such a lovely face, though. Four. Oh, it's dark again. Oh. That's where I left my other chains. There we go. Meat pie. Yeah. No, you know what I mean? Not like an actual prepared meat pie, but just like take your ham, plonk it into a pie crust, and go, there's your fucking pie. That's not a pie. Now, I'm not implying cheesecake is being plonked. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Kato, I said if I had liked any pie, it would have to be like a chocolate cream.
Okay, so the row right next to this. And it's right there. Not even French, not even a proper French tortilla. I don't know what that is. You could have just said it was a Blargety Blue, and that would have meant as much to me, I'm afraid. What do I usually play in Smash Brothers? Spectator. As we all have all established, I am not. It's French for me. Okay, good. Good. Oh, stop. Just getting to bed with my chains. You play Waluigi. Waluigi deserves more respect. I appreciate. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I actually need 3 more blocks this direction for the new exhibit dimensions. Oh, more digging. Anyways, okay. Anyways, how's the barn coming there? For the horses? Because I've reached a bit of a stopping point here. And we are coming up on 3 hours. Well, I like the pillars. They're looking sharp already. Nice domey roof. A domey momey.
If you could make a gravestone.
I can. Excuse me. Don't forget the beer. Pour one out. Does Kingdom Hearts have an anime? I thought it was an anime. That's the joke. There's a lot. Never mind. Signs left. Do not make a sign. Alrighty, clear this little hilltop off here. There's even a little path heading up here. Have you watched a movie with Matt Damon where they buy a zoo? No. I'm not sure what movie you are referring to, sir. We bought a zoo. Who was Cheap? Cheap was our pet parrot. He was living right here. There was an incident with a creeper whilst you were having dinner. Now, don't the music go get sad on me now, too. Oh, Cheap, buddy. There we go. All right. Oh, hello, B. How's it going? Huh. How do you buy a house that comes with a zoo? What? Oh. That, well, it's a movie. I mean, movies have all sorts of silly scenarios, right? And not realize until afterwards. Zoos are actually highly coordinated, even across borders. When they're, like, transferring and trading animals, they won't actually, like, spend money on it. They won't pay another zoo for an animal. They'll usually trade, so as not to place a monetary value on the creatures they are taking care of. Because that, to most zookeepers, that kind of cheapens the experience of having a zoo. It's based on a true story. What? Hold on, let me look it up. I see, I see. We Bought a Zoo, on the other hand, is based on a memoir by Benjamin Mee titled We Bought a Zoo, the amazing true story of a broken down zoo and the 200 animals that changed a family forever. It's a different kind of movie for me, and it wasn't meant to be personal. Crow affirms. I can't say I would ever buy something without looking at it first. Especially a house. So to accidentally buy a zoo is pretty wild. Especially if it is based on a true story. Can you toss me your sword and I'll deal with him? Oh, okay. Actually, I've found some arrows and some skeletons. I should be in better shape to deal with that. Yeah, that's right. Okay, 1 debuff acquired. Oh, you're moving pretty quickly there, friendo. Ow! Ow! Fun fact, they can't shoot up very well. Dealt with them. I need to milk and get rid of this debuff. And the edgy teen is every generic, every edgy team ever. Wow. So some high level writing then, eh? Oi! Just a cow pushing me around. Where's my drugs? That'll piss him off. Wow. Rude. Don't do drugs just to piss your dad off. You've collected so many illager banners, you're running out of places to put them. That is a significant amount. In our first world, I think we had like 16 or 24? I don't know, they were in rows, just stacked up behind the house.
Ow.
Roof complete? It's a good looking roof. It's got some sturdiness to it. What? Run, move! All right, nothing valuable was hit. We're good. Tunnel vision. I'm just behind you.
No, right.
Oh, on the hill behind the house. I figured sheep would want to be high up. Alrighty. Let's spend another trip on the zoo roller coaster. The hostile fauna are not making it easy.
Certainly not.
Well, so yeah, that's that for that. Come on, late Oneko stream. No late Oneko stream. Darn. Let's see here. Lo-fi Minecraft. At least 2 other players. Peaceful Night plays Alien Isolation. Thomas Snow, Horizon Forbidden. Digressing and side questing in Horizon Forbidden West. Troubleshooter, League of Legends, just chatting. Andy's really calling out to you? No? Alright, we'll just wrap it up then. Alright, folks. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for chilling with us. Appreciate your time. You'll be back on
Thursday for more Pokemon Infinite Fusions.
Excellent, excellent. And I'll be back Friday for more Stellaris. So look forward to those. That's where you can find us next. Yeah, like I said, thank you for hanging out with us. But my friends, you know where to find us. And if we don't see you there, wherever you go, whatever you do, have a good time.